Invasion from Widows, triple Nighthawk setup. Thunder and Sword, also a triple Nighthawk setup. Does anyone want to go through the differences?
What I want to go through is the fact that we are seeing exactly what we talked about earlier with broadswords on both sides bringing that long-range scram, that heavy DPS, and that huge tank. I can't wait to see how it plays out.
The only difference is like the logic difference, right? Because
Scimitar versus two Scalpels is pretty huge.
I feel like maybe Scimitar is better in this matchup, maybe. But they all have a curse, so like I feel like the logics will be kept out.
So what the thing here is that a Scimitar can actually sit pretty far away, relatively speaking, to Scalpels.
That's true.
So the Scalpels have to be close enough that the curse probably can nuke them. Whereas the Scimitar can stay far enough away that it should not be able to be neuted without the curse pushing in. However, a lot of that is kind of pilot stuff. If you see the way they warped into, they're not directly across from each other, so the curses can fly kind of up and around if they needed to. I really, really like Thunder and Swords warp-in setup just because I like to brawl really fast, but I think that Invasion actually has a much better positioning just to start off.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what the missile setup on these Nighthawks are? Do we think they're going to be hams, HMLs?
They are all ham fit. On both sides.
The match is starting soon. 10 seconds.
What do we think What do you think the first primaries are going to be?
Probably Nighthawks shooting Nighthawks, unless someone gets caught in something big. And the Scimitar is actually running away, whereas the entire Thunder and Sword team is burning straight in. So yeah, they knew. I guess the Nighthawks aren't even bothering moving. I wonder if those are no prop Nighthawks and they're just like, hee, we have extra tank. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh,
Just notice Donald Trump is
possible.
about to tackle something.
Phrases you didn't expect to hear today.
There we go, though. That's all of the Invasion from Widow's Nighthawks tackled down by these broadswords. They are just holding into the center of that composition. It does look like they're both just brawling in.
The blue Nighthawk is dying faster, though. He's already half shield.
Yeah, the one of the Scalpels is being neuted out very hard on Thunder and Sword side, but the Scimitar is actually hard tackled from Invasion. He's hard tackled and he's got double newts on him. So I'm thinking they're gonna trade a Nighthawk for Scimitar here. Might be what their plan is.
Oh wow, that Scimitar has gone down. One XLASB charge and dead.
That's way too fast.
See, the question is how much does it matter? Because we've seen this happen so many times.
Oh, look at that Nighthawk and Thunder and Sword. Just punch straight through it.
The question now is just going to be a race, isn't it? Then the Jackdaw of Little Moon is also in big trouble here. Big trouble. He's scrammed, webbed. One of the broadswords has managed to catch him out of position. And he's gone. That's all it takes. One little mistake and these broadswords can pick you off.
Oh, they're trading a Spitball for him as well.
From the Scalpels either. They seem to be neuted out, I think.
Are the curses neuting each other, I think? Yeah.
Thunder's curse is neuting Invasion's curse, who is now cap dry because he is not really sending any, or they're just trying to, newt each other. Yeah. Thunder did take a Nighthawk down and a Spitball as well, but it looks like Invasion's actually punching through Thunder's Nighthawk because there's so much DPS still on grid.
I feel like neuting the Logis would be a better idea here, right?
Yeah, they were neuting the Logis. I think that Invasion's curse might have gotten capped out by Thunder's curse, and so the curses are having trouble cursing each other.
The split DPS is insane. Miro Robin has been sitting at that low shield for so long, and they've been putting DPS on this Jackdaw of Millennium as well. Invasion are throwing it away here. There was a point where they had the EHP advantage, and they have just choked it. They haven't used it.
Yeah, they also switched to the Broadsword for one time, I believe.
And that's a Nighthawk down. They had the Nighthawk advantage, and then they lost it. Miro Robin is still hanging in there, barely at 5% shields.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go down now because they only have a Nighthawk and a broadsword of DPS, so they should be able to tank.
Well, as you say, the commentator's curse kicking in. Miro Robin here.
Oh, God.
Half hull.
Yep. The curse on invasion, they remembered that newts are actually really good against logistics frigates, and I think he capped out both the scalpels again. So we'll see. I don't know. He's holding. He's in structure still. Maybe he's praying.
Prayers weren't enough.
A little too late. Thunder and Sword still have more of the same ships. Like they got an extra broadsword, they got the jackdaw, and they still got the 2 scalpels as well. So it's
Well, we're seeing it's kind of funny with his broadswords too, because look at he's got them, using those warp disruptors to tackle. So the curse is actually outside of traditional scram web range from Thunder and Sword, but he's not having to worry about any DPS. Where I believe that they had invasion from Widow's curse was tackled by a broadsword for several minutes now, so he's not really been able to go away and maneuver at all. It's kind of interesting. We were talking about the broadswords. Maybe it is actually a viable ship that we should look into on the TQ side, because we never really see it, but we're seeing it right here a lot.
For sure. Looks like this match is wrapping up to a nice new blue explosion there. It looks like there's just 2 ships left. Skybreaker doing basically nothing probably at this point, and a broadsword who apparently can do 900 DPS but isn't applying it very well. I need to look at broadsides again. I didn't realize they could do that much damage.
Yeah, it's about 800 with implants and heat and hail because of the close range T2 ammo buff. It kind of made it go from a ship that doesn't do that much to doing a lot more.
Cool.
What kind of range can they project it out to?
I mean, it's autocannons, so
10 meters.
What is projection?
Docking range.
Docking range. So this match is over. Let's go back to the desk screen.